Turn the sound up. Lights down low, but the screen bright, glowing. Another game day, yeah, the energy flowing. Valhalla's on the mic, yeah, the host with the most. From the west to the Midwest, we raising the toast for the boys in blue. Dodger fan, we run deep while the other fans sleep. These the promises we keep. Every pitch, every swing in the chat, we all in. This ain't just a stream, this a straight up call, and we getting loud in the hall tonight. Got the whole chat vibing, feeling right. Valhalla's calling, yeah, the game is on. We be here till the victory is won. We getting loud in the hall tonight for the purple and gold or the blue and white. From the Calico sun to the Minnesota cold, for the Vikings faithful, stories yet to be told. Skull Vikes in the house, hear the war horn sound. Bad sports talk on the tube, just look around. Then we switching the lanes for the other purple and gold. Laker Nation stand up, watch the legends unfold. This a place for the fans by a real fanatic. The passion is real, man, the vibe's automatic. We getting loud in the hall tonight. Got the whole chat vibing, feeling right. Valhalla's calling, yeah, the game is on. We be here till the victory is won. We getting loud in the hall tonight for the purple and gold or the blue and white. Yeah, you see the vision, you feel the pride. Hit that subscribe, nowhere to hide. Smash it like button, show them we here. Become a member, make the message clear. You ain't just a viewer, you part of the crew. Showing that support, yeah, we seeing you. Yeah! The hall is live. Valhalla Sports Talk. We here all day. Let's go!
What's up, everybody? What's up? Valhalla Sports Talk is on the air. It's NFL Wildcard Weekend. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and Valhalla Sports Talk is here for all the action. I'll be streaming every one of these games this weekend and Monday night for the NFL playoffs, the wildcard round, and it all starts off today with the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Carolina Panthers. It's a 2:30 start, ladies and gentlemen. 2:30 start Arizona time. That's 1:30 on the West Coast, 4:30 on the East Coast. And it'll be shown on your local Fox channel, So looking forward to it, y'all. Looking forward to it. Hope y'all are having a good Saturday so far. It's currently 2:08 here locally, so about 25 minutes to kick off. Let me do some shout outs to the early arrivals up in here. Give me the 10, says Derek Johnson. Katrina Bowen in the house. And Derek Johnson is up in here. 13 in the house. I'm ready for some football chat. I'm ready to stream us some football, y'all. Hopefully we can have a good day today here on the channel. TBD, right? Let me log in on my devices. I'll get into the pregame stuff here in just a moment. We will take a look at the matchup itself. We'll take a look at the betting lines. Speaking of betting, the betting is open here on Valhalla Sports Talk. You can use your Valhalla Sports Talk points. They're like points, but with a V, to bet the winner of the game. The choices are Rams or Panthers. Bet between 10 and 10,000 if you got that many. And you too could be point rich at the end of the day. No cash value, though, y'all. No cash value. It is just for fun. Just for fun, y'all. So a doubleheader today. This game followed by Bears-Packers. I'm going to be here for both of them. Hope you all join me. I have no dog in the fight, of course, with my Minnesota Vikings being eliminated. So I have donned a United States hat for the World Baseball Classic. Looking forward to it, y'all. Looking forward to the day. Shelby Minnick in the house. Good afternoon. Let's go. Let's go. Sammy Boy Smith is up in here, up in here. What's up, Sammy Boy Smith? What is up, dude? CB in the house. Here we go. Rams, let's go. Right the prior wrong. Right the prior wrong. All right, let's take a look at this. Let's take a look at what we got going on. All right, again, it's the Rams versus the Packers. Let me check something out real quick. Rams versus the Packers. The Rams are the number 5 seed. The Carolina Panthers, the number 4 seed. Like I said, it's a 2:30 start here on January 10th, 2026. 75 degrees. It'll take place, of course, in Charlotte at Bank of America Stadium. 74 degrees, according to AccuWeather. It looks like they got some thunder showers in the area, though. Thunder showers, so probably cloudy sky. But should be some good football weather. Definitely should be some good football weather. Robert checks in. Rams 38-17. We're going to get to that in a minute, Robert. Matchup predictor. Matchup predictor on the left side of your screen there. According to ESPN, their matchup predictor says that the Rams have a 73.5% chance of victory. The Panthers, 26.5%. That's what ESPN says. But what do the Valhallians and the Vihomilians say about it all? What do they have to say? Let me look. On the website last night, I asked the question. Who will win? And encourage you to join the live. We got 186 votes in that poll. 84% of you said the Rams are going to win. 16% said the Carolina Panthers. Carolina is hosting this game, of course, because they were the division winner, I believe. I think they were the division winner. But that's what it's saying over there on our website, right? So what does it say here on YouTube? I posed the question in the chat there, right above. Who wins? We've got 26 votes so far. 69% pick the Rams. 31% pick the Panthers. Very interesting. All right, for those of you with a little Skrilla, some scratch, some bacon, some dinero, some dollars, some ducats, some cheddar, some cheese, some money, some moolah. According to DraftKings, here are your odds for the game. The Rams are a huge favorite in this one, 10 points. 10-point favorite are the Rams. That's what the line opened up as well. They're minus 550 on the money line. Panthers plus 410. Over under for runs scored, or for runs scored, baseball flashbacks. Over under for total score is 44.5. 44.5, chat. I'm going to put up the season leaders for these two teams for you to peruse at your leisure. But now is the time, the place, the channel to give me your predictions in the chat. Who's going to win and what's the score going to be? I'll put my Valhalla Sports Talk Stone Cold Lock in the chat here shortly. Loading it up as we speak, y'all. Theo's making noise, y'all. She's making noise drinking her energy drink. All right, so what do I got here? What do I think is going to happen here? 44-ish? Okay, here's my Valhalla Sports Talk Stone Cold Lock, y'all. Los Angeles Rams 27, Carolina Panthers 13. 27-13. 27-13, y'all. So 30-40. So I think it's going to be under, and I think the Rams are going to win. Blowout incoming, says Mick. DG Babs says 35-24 Rams. Is the energy drink that good, says Mick? I guess so. 30-13 Rams, says Sammy Boy Smith. I imagine we got a Dodger contingent in the chat. I imagine. But Matthew Stafford on the season, 4,707 yards. He was 388 for 597 with 46 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. He is in the running for MVP. Bryce Young, 3,011 yards, 304 out of 478, 23 touchdowns, 11 interceptions. The leading running back for the Rams is Williams, 259 with 10, 1,252 yards rushing. The leading rusher for the Panthers, Dowdle, 1,076 yards on 236 carries. He did tack on 6 touchdowns. Leading receiver for the Rams, Puka Nacua, 1,715 yards on 129 receptions and 10 touchdowns. McMillan for the Panthers, 1,014 yards on 70 receptions with 7 touchdowns. Your sack leader for the Rams was Young with 12. For the Panthers, it was Brown with 5. And your tackle leaders, Landman, 132 for the Rams, and Rosebloom, 122 for the Panthers. Let's take a quick look at the injury report. We're going to have to separate it by teams. But you've got Darius Williams, the cornerback, is inactive due to a coach's decision. Josh Wallace, inactive due to an ankle. Stetson Bennett, the backup quarterback, inactive due to coach's decision. Terrence Ferguson, inactive due to hamstring. And Jordan Washington, the wide receiver, inactive due to a knee. For the Panthers, Moore, that's a big loss for them. Inactive coach's decision. Nick Samak, inactive coach's decision. LeBrian Ray, inactive coach's decision. Jared Harrison Hunter, inactive coach's decision. And Chris Barnes, inactive coach's decision. Last 5 games for these two teams, the Rams went 3-2 over the last 5, and the Panthers went 2-3. 1-2, lost 3. Playoff football, exactly, Star Wars. Carmen Don Allen in the house. I'll definitely be here for the Bears game. No Prime. Yeah, that night game is on Prime. Warm down there in Carolina, says Derek Johnson. Sounds like it's kind of weather, though. They do have weather. They do have a little bit of weather down there, it looks like. I didn't notice I still had that play clock thing up there. I didn't notice I had the time clock still up there. But anywho, let's go back to the main. We're currently looking at about 10 minutes to kickoff, chat. 10 minutes to kickoff. Shout out to the 27 early arrival. Amazon Prime packaging. I saw that, what is it, Al Michaels is going to announce for Prime next year after taking a year off. I just want a Rams win and a 49ers win so we Rams fans get another home game and victory over the Niners, the CB. Very interesting. Excuse me. Excuse me twice. Excuse me twice, chat. We be here till the victory is won. Man, I had no idea that the Rams were such a big favorite today. That's crazy. That's a crazy. That's a crazy. Yeah, I'm way down there, y'all. The only way I get up in this deal is if y'all hit that like button. The only way I get up in this search is if y'all hit that like button. I am buried. Absolutely buried. We be here till the victory is won. Boom, 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 boom. What else we got? Eagles, 49ers tomorrow, but with the Eagles offensive line, I don't trust. Hit the damn like button, people, says Mick. All right, here we go. Some fireworks over at overcast Bank of America Stadium in North Carolina. The Rams are in the tunnel, ready to head out. Rams are going to be in their white jerseys, blue pants, a blue helmet with the Rams horns adorning the sides. We be here till the victory is won. If you're new, y'all, hit that subscribe. Give the video a like. Let's do it. Let's do it. We're at 30,945 chat on the subs. 30,945. So if I don't hit 31,000 today, I suck. If I don't at least hit 31,000 today, I'm a loser. But anywho, how many we got in here? 37? All right, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to give some people some points. I'm going to give some people some points for arriving early. That's what we going to do. The dashboard on Streamlabs being kind of slow today. Being kind of slow. Look at the scoreboard. All right, 25,000 to each and every one of you. 25,000 points has been awarded to the early boys. McVay is Mr. NFL coaching. He is the prototype of the 21st century NFL coach. He can handle the players, schemes, offensive, select assistant coaches, then handle owners, says CB. Damn. CB on that Rams Kool-Aid. CB on that Rams Kool-Aid, y'all. Get him a towel. Wipe his chin, you know what I mean? What we got here? What we got? Oh, about 5 minutes, y'all. 5 minutes. Let's play a little music. I'll be right back. Extra sugar in my Rams Kool-Aid. There you go. All right, the Panthers are taking the field. Hey, look who's in the booth there. Joe Davis and Greg Olsen. Joe Davis and Greg Olsen in the booth. Dennis Richards says Rams 37, Panthers 13. Joe Davis's eyes look weird today, y'all. Joe Davis's eyes are looking extra weird today. That's crazy. I don't know if he's got on mascara or what. All right, CB, there's McVay. All right, I'm going to go to another channel here because I saw this thing buffer a couple times. Oh, Arizona's going to play TCU during this game in basketball. Arizona about to play that TCU. I'll be doing the Arizona Wildcats on Wednesday, chat. Wildcats versus Sun Devils in basketball. I just want a Rams win and a 49ers win. Well, you already typed that, CB. I even read it. All right, I think we're about to get a coin flip here pretty quick. I'll be in and out. We got a break. Go do some yard work. Okay, Carmen, thank you so much. Yep, Arizona #1 in the country. So in November, these two teams played. Stafford got picked off twice in that game. And Bryce Young had a big day, and the Rams lost that game 28-31. 28-31 was the final in that game in November. All right, they go to their final commercial, I believe, before this thing gets started. Kickoff just around the corner. Shout out to the 41 up in here. Hit the subscribe, give the video a like. The like is the only thing going to save me from the YouTube algorithm, y'all. The only thing that's going to get me pushed up are likes. I am convinced of this fact. I'm convinced. Convinced of this fact. I really want it, fool, to see me. I don't hate it. CB. I don't hate it at all. There I am. I showed up that time. I showed up there that time a little bit. Valhalla, I'll be back soon. Give Thor a pat. I will, Carmen. I will do it, girl. Have a great yard work day. Have a great day out in the yard up there. Okay. In November, no Dotson, no D. Adams, no Higbee, and no Lake. All back today. Go Rams, says CB. CB, you should spend $1 so you get some emojis. Spend $1 for that little Rams emoji for the day. I I was subscribed for a while. I do like sports. Star Wars, you're in here all the time. How the hell could you not be subscribed? Be confused. Very confused. Anyway, we about to get started. See you, Will. Will you put some air in my football? Why not? Hold my breath. We be here. All right, Fox Sports logo.
Weekdays from 7 to 9 a.m. Every day at 5:30. Thanks for joining us. I'm Ashley Donald. The Chiefs on Fox is where Southern Arizona turns for what's happening now. And what's happening next. Every night, 13 News on Fox is always live, local, late breaking. Weekdays at 5:30. Here at 13 News, we track every shift, big or small. When we know, you'll know. Plan your day clearly and easily with the 13 First Alert weather team. Changes will happen. With 13 First Alert, you'll be ready.
Hey Tucson, is your backyard still look like this? Well, call Tucson Truck today if it look like this. We're now offering our rebate program and special financing for all of the contract needs.
Boom, boom, boom. Are you headed to the nap zone? Oh, man.
Start every day. The charge.
He's headed to the nap zone, chat.
Cover cost of standard installation. The forward power promise. Electric vehicle power.
Glad to be back, man. Let's go Panthers. Says El Dude. What is your name supposed to be, bro? El Dude or no? Hey, I appreciate it. I know you do Star Wars. I know you do. Pop Optic. Hey, Val, everyone. And the guy with all the bad takes. This is a Rams world, but what'd that say? This is a Rams world, but it wouldn't be nothing without a Panther or 49ers. Beat the Panthers. Time to get your bets in, y'all. I didn't do my bet. Let's bet. Let's do a bet. Definitely overcast in Charlotte today, y'all. Definitely overcast, but the Panther faithful are in the house. Panther faithful are up in there in Bank of America Stadium. But good luck, GG's to both the Rams and the Panther fans. May the best team win and advance in the NFL playoffs. Wild card weekend. Here on Valhalla Sports Talk, Cam Newton doing the Superman. It's a homage to the Big Lebowski. Yeah, but it's just hard for me to read, my man. It's just hard for me to read with it. The way it's not your fault. It's, Cam about to break this drum. He almost broke this drum, y'all. Not Cam and his damn hats. They look like they're lined up for the kickoff already, y'all. And instead, we're looking at Davis, Olsen, and Pereira. All right, I'll get you the stat pages as soon as it becomes active, y'all. All right, the Rams are going to kick to the Panthers. Rams are going to kick it to the Panthers. The Rams will get. Where did I put my prediction at? We'll get this lined up for y'all. We'll get this bad boy lined up. Short kick taken out to the 35, 36. 35 or 36 by Travis Etienne. All right, now let's get this one lined up. All right, we're lined up. 1st and 10. 1st and 10 for the Panthers. Fox is usually the slowest. of all of them as far as getting me the signal first. But it'll be a handoff going right, gain of about 3. Gonna make it 2nd and 9. Dowdle on the carry for the Panthers. And Jamerson in the house. Go Vikings, damn it. That hurt my feelings. What do you say? I wish, man. I wish. And Marie in the house. All right, 2nd and 9. You know that you see this. The graphic is going to be ahead of me by about a play today. Back to pass. Going to throw it. Left side, incomplete. Incomplete. Going to make it 3rd and 9 from the Carolina 37. Durant in on the coverage for the Rams. Fox viewers are the slowest too. Shots fired. Shots fired. I don't necessarily disagree, though. I mean, age-wise. 3rd and 9. Shotgun formation. 4 young. 1 for 2 so far. Back to pass. Going to throw it. It's caught. He's going to get taken down just shy of the 1st down marker. Going to make it 4th and 1 from the Carolina 45. It's snowing again? Oh, no, Shelby. Oh, no, Shelby. 13:47 clock running here in the 1st quarter. 4th and 1 is the down and distance. I got to bring that one thing up a little bit. Under center here. They're going to throw it. Young rolling right. A lot of Rams. Incomplete. So that's going to be a turnover on downs, I believe. 1st and 10 for the Rams from the Carolina 45. That's pretty wild. They went for it there. Pretty dang wild that they went for it there, chat. So they're going to get it in great territory. Welcome to the winner, says Anne-Marie. Got to cover my ass, Val. Says, oh, denied. Throw, caught. Puka Nacua takes it inside the 30. Inside the 30, 1st down, Ram. Happy that the NFL playoffs have started. Scooper says, no grand entrance today, Obe. You're early. He beat you here, Scoop. He beat you. He beat you, bro. 1st and 10, handoff. Going right here. Gain about 3. Going to make it 2nd and 5. So he gained 5. Man, I'm well behind, y'all. I am well behind. Well behind, but I can't do nothing about it, y'all. Can't do nothing. Stafford under center. Fakes the handoff. Going to throw it to Nacua out of the background. 1st down. Takes it inside the 20, I believe. So red zone time. I don't know what to do so the graphic doesn't F it up, y'all. I'll come back to the stat page for you folks with gambling deals or whatever, but I don't want the graphic to ruin it for me. So I don't want to look at that shit. I want to call the game. That's what this is supposed to be. It's supposed to be a reaction play-by-play stream. Back to pass. Stafford going end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A 14-yard touchdown pass. Stafford to Puka Nacua. Oh, I can't get the. I can't pull that off of Fox there. I mean, off of Yahoo. All right, here goes the extra point. The extra point is up and good. Yeah, I don't know if I like them going for it on fourth there, but hindsight is 2020, chat. It is definitely 2020, right? All right, I'm grabbing the scoring play to put it in the chat. Grabbing it. And the Rams take the 7-0 lead, chat. 7-zip. 7-zipski. 11:35 to go in the first quarter. That was too quick, says Ken Jamerson. Thank you for covering the 2 college football playoff games. No problem. I totally agree, Val. Fun first. Hot toddy. Bet Rams 1,000, says Cho. 69 in the house. 70.
Just for me, it's bad. Stop to see.
Success can look different to everyone. And today, a successful life can be a lot of different things.
Be here till the victory is won. That's right. This is the Coach GTV's team, the Panthers. We'll have to go over there, give them a like. We will have to go over and say howdy.
Starting full-blown fruits for our muscle. Gratitude for that perfect punch every bite.
The whole Panthers sideline is thinking that what Ken said, that was quick. Now listen to the Yukon men Huskies win another basketball game this afternoon, says Anne Marie. Thumbs up for Val, says Ken. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. That thumbs up, y'all, is important. Muy importante. Muy importante, the thumbs up. That gets me up in the algo. Four plays, 45 yards. It took 151 off the clock. It was Stafford to Nakua for the 14-yard touchdown catch. The extra point was good, and the Rams, now with a 7-0 lead, $1 million football, headed over to the Panthers. I thought I forgot to give Val a like, then I realized I did it last night. Those are so helpful, dude. So helpful. Run to the left, and he'll faceplant at the 20. Hunter in on the stop for the Rams. Those are menacing skies in Carolina, y'all. Menacing. Just punch the like button, says Anne Marie. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ripped him up by his shoelace, y'all, on that kick return. All right, 1st and 10 from the 20. Young in the shotgun, puts a receiver in motion to the top side. Back to pass. Throws it. It's caught. And he'll go down after a gain of about 7. Going to make it 2nd and 3 at the Carolina 27. I'm having farting issues this afternoon. Street tacos last night, says Scooper. Hey, bro. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for sharing, Scoop. Get his ass, VPD. A run to the left. First down. Panthers first. I sent a cruiser to your house, Scoop. Big Val has a great stream. Hit that like button, y'all, says Craig. I appreciate it, Craig. Gas got to go somewhere. What if we could harness it? What if we could harness it and power our homes? 1st and 10, shotgun formation. Trips right, but they bring one down low here. Young with time throws it underneath and check down to the running back. And he'll gain about 6. Going to make it 2nd and 4. Carolina from their own 38. From their own 38, chat. Time to tie it up. This is Ken Jamerson. I shared your stream, says Choa. Appreciate it. Not to be funny, but I only pass Gantz once a day, just as I am waking up. Then fine the rest of the day. It's very odd. Sacked on the play, and there is a penalty flag as well. That's usually holding. And it is holding offense number 79. Iguanu, the left tackle for the Panthers, is down. Iguanu, the left tackle for the Panthers, is down on the field. Your gas bill is on me, says Scoop. Yeah, that's very weird, Ob. Steve Schmidt checks in, says this will be a blowout. They go to a commercial with 9:49 remaining in the first quarter. The Los Angeles Rams 7, Carolina Panthers 0. This is one of those weird ones, right? The way they set up the playoffs in the NFL. The Rams 12 and 5. Didn't they win their division? I mean, they must have won their division. And the Panthers 8 and 9. How the hell do the Panthers get to host this game? How the hell does it end up that the Panthers host this football game? Scooper getting close to a blowout himself. Drip Show in the house says I'm late. You can't be late on a stream where you're not required to be here, sir. You can't be late, but I appreciate you showing up. I ate the same food, so that may be the reason. No tacos, bacon, and crap. I've already blown out. Get it when it's hot, says Scoop. Damn. TMI, y'all. What the fuck are we talking about? What are we talking about up in here? Let's get back to it. Schmidt's team won the West. Oh, so the Rams came in second. That's why they're there. I get it. Come on, the Rams didn't win the division. We won it, Valhalla. I might have done that on purpose, Schmidt, just to troll your ass. I might have said that on purpose just to troll your ass. Seahawks won the West. That makes sense. Seahawks number 1 in the division. Just put a dime in the late jar to those that were tardy. I might have done that on purpose, chat, just to elicit a response. I might have. Or I might just not have known. One or the other. You be the judge. Here we go. Back to it. Again, the graphic is a little bit ahead of me. A little bit. Maybe a lot of bit. 3rd and 9 is the down and distance. Empty backfield. 5 wide. Bryce Young back to pass. Gonna throw it long. Left side. Not even close. Incomplete. Missed his receiver. 4th and 9. It looks like it's cloudy with a possibility of storms. Drip Show. The Game Dodger is on Fox. Fox. Regular Fox, not even Fox Sports 1. Fox. All right, punt formation for the Panthers. With 9:34, clock stopped here in the first quarter. Martin back to punt. Punts away. That's a good one. It's going to come down all the way at the 10. My man didn't fair catch it. He gets tackled at like the 6. They'll call it the 7. Nice punt, man. Isaiah Simmons in on the tackle. Now, Valhalla, you weren't looking to elicit a response. You just spaced out. I will not admit nor deny. I will not admit nor deny these accusations. I refuse. My parlay depends on if it rains, says Drip Show. Gambler. When did we stop saying Fox for good-looking girls? Foxy. Handoff, going right. Who? Forum. Gain of 4. Going to make it 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. 9:13 clock running. Val pleads the 5th. I do. I plead the 5th. I do plead the 5th. Uh-oh, that fella, the left tackle, is getting carted off for the Panthers. Shotgun here for Stafford on a 2nd and 6, running back to his right. Trips left. Polka first down, takes it past the 20 to about the 23. First down, Rams. What is like the team slogan for Rams? Rams House? What is it? What do you say when you're trying, like bang bang Niner gang? What do you say for Rams? 8:13 clock running. Devontae Adams, former Packer out there. Stafford 4 for 4 for 52 under center here. With a bunch formation, running back behind him. Puts a tight end in motion to the top side. They're going left to right. It's a run by Corum on the left side. Gain of 6. Going to make it 2nd and 4. 2nd and 4. COO going to bust you up, Val. What do you mean she's going to bust me up? She's taking a nap. Why would she bust me up? I am not a Rams House fan myself, but that is the term. Okay, here we go. 2nd and 4. Stafford under center. It's going to be a handoff to Corum on the left side, and he will battle just shy of the marker. Going to be 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1 from the Rams. 32. Seahawks don't need a motto. We just win. Third and 1 is a down and distance, y'all. 3rd and 1. 6:42 clock running. Stafford under center. Changing the plays. Puts a receiver in motion. Handoff going up the middle. Left. And they don't get it. Carolina up to the task. Stops him. And forces a 4th and 2. And the punt team is headed out onto the field. A defensive stop for the Panthers defense. Whose house? Rams house, says Drip Show. Seahawks use the 12th man. The Seahawks, home of the danger. What? All right, here we go. Punt formation. Punts away. This one bounces, but hits shallow, but gets a good bounce. It'll go out of bounds at the Carolina 19, and that's where Carolina will take possession of the $1 million football. We go to a commercial, chat. 5:43 remaining in the first quarter. Los Angeles Rams 7, Carolina Panthers 0. Seahawks is just a nickname for seagulls. Here in Whitefish Mountain High. Chargers motto is just renting. Ouch. Ouch. Hit the sub, give the video a like, y'all. We're trying to get to 100. We're trying so hard to get to 100 in the chat. Thank goodness someone did. 12th man is the fans. The team doesn't have a motto. The cheer is Seattle Hawks. Didn't your boy Russ used to always say, "Go Hawks, go Hawks"? Russie Wilson, the Russell of the Wilsons. The Chargers are the Clippers. The Danger Witch was a Subway promotion featuring Russell Wilson. There are memes about it. Says it's time to wake up. 5:43 to go in this first quarter, chat. We're approaching 700 views with 89 up in here. And we be here till the victory is won. Yeah, they're showing the NASCAR Hall of Fame there. Of course, Charlotte, where it is located. Saw Harvick's car there. Daytona 500 on February 15th. I will be streaming that race, y'all. I will be streaming the 500. There's Kevin Harvick. Kevin Harvick in the stands. His wife, Delana, a big Panther fan. 1st and 10, fakes the handoff, and he's going to get sacked. Ford in on the sack of Bryce Young.
On first down, Robert Hunt, the right guard, mentioned
Except that the Chargers are actually good and the Clippers suck. I didn't like the 3rd down call. Danny in the house. What's up, buddy? Back to pass is Young. And his end zone gets blown up, but it gets to throw out to the tight end on the right side. That's going to make it 3rd and 8 after the completion to Tremble for 11 yards. Ready for some PS5 action, fools, says Danny Garcia. There you go, buddy. Chargers have everything when they're healthy. All right, 3rd and 8 from the 21. Young is in the shotgun, running back to his right. The duos on both sides. Duo wide receivers and tight ends on both sides. Rams showing pressure. They rush 4. Going to be a throw on a crosser. Caught. 1st down. Panthers. 1st down, Panthers. So Rams fans really hate the Chargers, right? More often than anything else, one side of the stadium yells out Seattle, the other side of the stadium yells back Hawks. If the Rams don't get off to a typical fast start, they're going to get upset again, says Craig. Under center here on a 1st and 10, rolling right is Young. And he throws it out of bounds near the line of scrimmage. So 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10 from the Carolina 32. All right, 106 up in here. Let's go. Let's go. Let's make some noise. Let's make some noise, chat. 2nd and 10 is the down and distance. That ball on the 32 of Carolina. Young in the shotgun with a running back to his right, and he'll hand it to that running back, and he'll go left. 3-yard gain takes it to the Carolina 35. Looks like we're going to a commercial. Looks like we are headed to a commercial, chat. Injured player on the field. It's a Ram. Wither something or another. Having difficulty getting up here. So, all right, coach will go out there and check on him with his capri pants. All right, they go to a commercial. 3:12 to go in the first quarter. Rams 7, Panthers 0. Rams 7, Panthers 0, chat. Big Cats reign. Except Detroit, says Ken Jamerson. 777 views, y'all. 777 views. 107 in the house. Lots of sevens. Gambler alert. All right, so Stafford is 4 for 4 with a touchdown. Young is 5 for 9. Stafford 52 yards, Young 43. Corum, the leading rusher so far with 12 to Hubbard's 5. And Puka Nacua 52 receiving yards to Coker's 18. Wee. All right, that thing got off a line again. How does it move? How does this move, y'all? It shouldn't move. It should just stay there. Stupid. Turn on them noties. Don't underestimate Bryce Young. He is a SoCal high school star. He can play, says CB. We be here. Guelph is much cooler than whose house. But Seahawks fans realize they stole the 12th man idea from Texas A&M. Oh my goodness. Drama. All right, 3rd and 6, chat. 3rd and 6 for the Panthers. Shotgun for Young. He's got 3 on the right, 1 on the left. Going right to left on your TV screen. Rams showing pressure at the line. They rush 4. Young's going to step up, throw it. It's caught. And it'll be a first down to the tight end. First down, Panthers. Got to bounce, unfortunately. Catch y'all later. Go Niners, says Scooper. We'll see you, buddy. No drama, just facts, says Obe. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. Quick throw. Caught on a crosser and another first down. Takes it to the Ram 44. Bryce Young to Teria McMillan. And that was Bam Bam. Bam Bam right there, y'all. Tell me the Niners motto when I see you again. There's this bang bang Niner gang. Do we have a direct snap to the running back? No. All right, we're moving guys around here on a 1st and 10. Young in the shotgun, got 2 running backs, or a running back and a tight end back there with him. Back to pass. He's going to step up, throw it over the middle, and it's picked off by the Rams. Picked off by the Rams. Oh, no. Flag. Flag, I believe, is post play. Unnecessary roughness on Carolina after the pick, so that'll tack on to that. And the Rams are going to start near the 40, near the Carolina 40. So another short field for the Rams. All right, 1st and 10 from the 48. Stafford under center, going to hand it off. Williams takes it to the 40. That'll make it 2nd and 2. 2nd and 2 from the 40. Williams so far today, 2 carries, 13 yards. And under center here is Stafford, a running back way behind him. Fakes the handoff, going to dump it to the tight end and a screen. 1st down and more. 1st down, Rams. Whose house? Rams' house. All right, so we're through with the 1st quarter, chat. We're through the 1st quarter. Why don't you guys tell me I didn't change the quarter number there? Come on now. Looks like a long day for the Panthers. Maybe. Keep that weather away, says Obe. All right, so we are officially at the 2nd quarter mark of this football game. They take us to commercial with Everybody Wants to Rule the World. Name that band. Name that band, chat. The Red Sea. The Cardinals is Red Sea. Yep. Just remind you of Chicky Baby. Legend. He was a legend. I'm just some dude on YouTube. Tears for Fears. Terrors for Eats. Go, Professor. Did you get auto corrected? Terrors for Eats. I love it. I love it. Autocorrect. Got the goat, Professor. Love it. I love it. I'm just not feeling well where I eat something. Is always squeeze. I always squeeze. What, Choa? Choa, what are you going on about? What? I just not feeling well where I eat something. I always squeeze.
This broadcast is copyrighted by NFL Production.
All right, here we go. Start of the second quarter. Rams up by 7 and driving. Man, so dreary looking there in Charlotte today. All right, Rams now right to left. Stafford under center. Williams up the middle. Takes it inside the 20. And the Rams have entered the red zone. Panthers need an autocorrect right now. Auto incorrect. Stafford 5 for 5, 67 yards and a touchdown. 2nd and 4 from the 19. It'll be a handoff to the right. Gain of about 1, maybe 2. Williams on the run. Was Squeeze not tempted by the Fruity Pebble? My Viking GF gets credit for the auto incorrect. 13:45, clock running here. Third down conversions. The Rams 40% this season. Back to pass. Stafford throws, caught. Nakua. First down. Takes it to the 10. Takes it to the 10. The Rams are threatening. It's going to be 1st and goal. 1st and goal for the Rams. Dog catcher in the house. First and goal from just inside the 10, chat. Single setback. Be a handoff going right. Still on his feet. He'll take it very close to the 5-yard line. It's going to make it 2nd and goal, chat. 2nd and goal. All right, I know y'all love your stat pages, but I'm going to go to the main because this stat page is ruining it for me. I'll get you back to it, and you can check on your bets and whatnot after this drive. After this drive, chat. But it's going to be a 2nd and goal with 12:24 to go in the second quarter. Stafford under center. Quick throw this side to Puka. Puka battles, takes it upfield. Touchdown, Rams. Whose house? Rams house. My TV just froze twice. Still frozen. Yep, a little wide receiver screen and a bunch formation, and Puka just caught it, navigated the traffic, and walked right into the end zone for the touchdown. Easy, easy. So 5-yard touchdown pass. Stafford to Puka Nakua. The extra point is good. Oops, wrong button. There's your seed. Let me grab this. Here is the Rams score going into the chat. NFC South should be banned from playoff contention. Val is in red. This is pretty unprecedented. I busted this out of the archives last week, Theo. I did wear it on a stream last week. I did. We might have a sleeper on our hand here, y'all. We might have a sleeper game. All right, I'm going to try to get this TV to speed up because it did buffer twice there. Arizona TCU is live, so we'll peek in on that right quick. And they're in a commercial. And they're buffering too. But here we go, back to Rams, Carolina Panthers. Game 1 of a 2-game doubleheader on the channel today. This is a Rams home game. Why are the teams arranged backwards? They're not home. They're in Carolina, DC. Already a sleeper? What's on deck for food, says Danny. I think I might grab me some chips and salsa. I think that's the plan. Arlamone says, I'm a Falcons fan. Thor is in there taking a nap with the COO. Hungry man for Obe. Do you really eat Hungry Man TV dinners every day, Obe? Is that a thing? Is that a real thing? You think maybe Carolina will cover Puka tonight? Why give the Panthers 7 points? What? Lasagna tonight for Carl Lamone. We're having albondigas for dinner today, y'all. Albondiga soup. Okay, you said it was Rams' house? Oh, I'm tracking. No, I'm just trying to throw in a little flair with the little team slogans there. A little flair in the play-by-play. Touchback here. Panthers take possession of the $1 million football. I'm not watching, so I'm confused. Yeah, I threw that in there. I don't know what Carolina's jam is. Meatball soup, says Blue Dog. Kinda. Meatballs and rice, right? Meatballs and rice. All right, 1st and 10 from the 35. So we must have punted it or kicked it out of bounds. A run up the middle there. Gain of about 3. Going to make it 2nd and 7 from the Carolina 38. I already picked up my chocolate dipped strawberry blizzard. Damn. You have Rams 14 and Panthers with 7. Is that what I put it after the score? Is that what you're telling me? Oh, I did. You're right. All right, I get you, Joe. Let me fix it. Long throw, caught, 1st down. I see what you're talking about, Joe. I'm fixing it right now. Soup is more like a stew. Delish, by the way, says Danny. Yeah, very. COO crushes it when she makes it, too. It's very, very good. I think we're going to have to go get some crackers, though. Going to have to get us some crackers. 1st and 10 from the Rams side of the 50. Young under center. Running back behind him. Wide receiver on either side. Fakes the handoff. Going to roll to his right a bit. And throws it. Caught on a comebacker. 1st down, Panthers. Now, he was talking about when I posted it in the chat, Schmidt. I did post it wrong in the chat. I deleted it, but I posted the score wrong after the Rams' last touchdown. I posted it as 14-7. So it was my mistake. My mistake. All right, 1st and 10, shotgun. Duos to the left, a single on the right. Over the middle. Caught, baby. 1st down. Takes it all the way to the 11, and the Panthers are in the red zone. All right, so when we get in the red zone, we're going to the main, y'all. When we get in the red zone, we're going to the main. First and 10 from about the 11. Young under center, running back behind him. And he hands it to that running back. Chuba Hubbard takes it to the 4. Takes it to the 4-yard line. 9:28 clock running here in the second quarter. We never want a gassy O for a Rams game. Sounds like unexpected things could happen. Let's go Rams, says Ant. And G in the house. All right, 2nd and 3, so they can get a first down. Young, Rams blitz coming. Incomplete. Tried to get it to his tight end over the middle. So it's going to bring up 3rd and 3. 3rd and 3 for the Panthers. I don't know how that's possible, though, but I'm not sure that's healthy either, to be honest with you. But anywho, I'm definitely not the picture of health. All right, 3rd down conversions. The Panthers are 2 for 4 so far today. It's a 3rd and 3 with a duo on the left, running back to his right. Shotgun formation for Bryce Young. The Rams rush 5. Young going to throw it. Back of the end zone and a flag. Durant is going to get called for pass interference. 1st and goal, Panthers. From the 1. Literally pushed old dude out of bounds before the ball got there.
He can't believe it, but he's got it to play the ball, get his head around, and Bryce Young wants it.
At 1st and goal, 8:55 to go in the second quarter. Tight formation here, a single setback behind Young, who is under center. They put a tight end in motion. It's a handoff up the middle. Touchdown, Panthers. Rawr. Since I don't know the Panthers deal, I'll just say rawr. My advice, never celebrate when you F up. If Durant does not celebrate, he maybe gets away with that. Dumb play. Go, 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 says Ken. All right, here we go. Extra point attempt. Is up and good. So now it's 14-7, y'all. Maybe I was predicting the future before. Maybe I was just predicting the future. Who knows the Panther motto?
It's tour guide. And your boss in the it's your dugout.
14-7. Just 117 in the house, y'all. Ouchie. Ouchie, ouchie, ouchie.
It's your Equinox. Chevrolet. Together, let's drive. Oh, why? It's the new old cheeseburger from Applebee's. Our juicy bacon cheeseburger served on a skillet of cheese and delicious with too much cheese.
We be here till the victory is won. Keep pounding is the Panther motto. Okay, there we go. Keep pounding. Pounding the rock. So Young now 10 for 16 with a pick and 114 yards. But Hubbard now, 4 carries, 17 yards, and a touchdown. Doesn't matter very much what the Panthers' motto is. I don't think you're going to hear it too much today. Touchdown, says Ken Jamerson. It's time to wake up. Just jump on the effing ball, Cam. Packers Bears next here on Valhalla Sports Talk, y'all. That will be shown on Prime. So if you ain't got Prime, come say hi. The game starts at 5. Wow, we might not have time to go to the stove. We might not have no time to go to the dollar stove. We be here. Evan plays 65 yards. All right, here we go. $1 million football back over to the Rams. Go Pack goes to Sammy Boy Smith. All right, a little windy, so they're going to bring a guy out here to hold the football. He is supposed to hold it, and as soon as it's kicked, he's supposed to get off the field. Kick is away. It'll go into the end zone and be downed. So this next Rams possession will start out at the 35. 1st and 10. 1st and 10. They didn't land it in the landing zone. They didn't land her in the landing zone, y'all. I have Amazon Prime, and now they want me to pay extra for sports and certain shows. Really? Right, Stafford under center on a 1st and 10. Single setback behind him. It's a handoff up the middle. Corum, gain of about 5. 2nd and 5 from the 40. Go Panthers, run up the score, says Ken Jamerson. Do you have to pay for the game if you're a Prime member? If you do, I don't know that yet. If you do, I don't know that. And if you do, I won't be paying for it. So you have to pick a point where you say no. Fake the handoff, but we got whistles and penalty flags. Hey, I have a new penalty guy, but I got to put some audio to it. I've been working on some new features, but I got to put some audio to it because the audio on the AI sucks. Get a VPN. Mine thinks I'm in Kansas even when I'm in Sweden. Wide receiver in neutral zone for the Rams. What a dolt. Dolt! 2nd and 10. Quick throw, right side. Adams is going to get tackled after a gain of 3, but another flag. Another penalty flag. As a Vikings fan, do you like the Bears or Packers tonight? I think the Bears are going to win that game. Offsides on the Rams. Well, not a beautiful drive for them thus far. Everyone in the stadium saw that offsides. They're pretty loud there right now in Carolina, y'all. They are into it. They are into it. I already forgot their thing, though. Back to pass. Stafford, middle, caught by the tight end all the way to the 40. And he'll go down inside the 35. Higbee, first down Rams. If the Packers win tonight, we play the Packers, says Schmidt. First and 10. It's going to be a handoff up the middle this time. And he'll get maybe one if he's lucky. Going to make it second down. 2nd and 9. 2nd and 9. Looks like the Rams about to take a timeout. I need this win, says Money Me Down. Who you got? Oh, let's go Rams. 2nd and 9, chat. 2nd and 9, and here we go. Rams take that timeout. McBride in the house. Hello. Hello. Ken Jamerson says, I am a Vikings fan. Bemidji, Minnesota checking in. Darker Green is in the house, chat. Darker Green is up in here. Up in here. I got the Rams there. My team, says Money Me Down. Horns up, says McBride. Go Rams cheerleaders, says Viking Jerome. We be here. 6:15 to go in the second quarter. It's a 2nd and 9 for the Rams. Back to pass. Over the middle. Caught by Puka Nacua. Takes it inside the 30. It's going to make it 3rd and 4. Puka already with 63 receiving yards in this contest. 5:55, clock running, second quarter. Stafford in the huddle, calling out the play. And he brings him to the line. Shotgun formation, Williams to his left. 2 wideouts up top. 1 down low as the Rams are going right to left on your TV screen. Back to pass. He'll throw it right side. A back shoulder fade to Devontae Adams, but he's knocked out of bounds. Incomplete. Incomplete on that play. $130 in the house. That is our high for today. Vikings have a better record than the Panthers, and they made the playoffs, says Viking Jerome. All right, this will be a 46-yard attempt, Chad. A 46-yard attempt on 4th and 3 from the left hash mark. Kick is up. Right downtown. Bang. Oh, right button. $17-7, Rams. 5:24 to go in the second quarter. Val, your calling is top class today. Thank you, pal. Thank you, pal. All right, let me grab this scoring play. Let me call this scoring play here. Come on, Rams. Kick that shit, says Aunt G. Rams field goal. Paste. We're going to go 17-7. 17-7. I just admire C.J. Ham and Harrison Smith, Skull Vikes. They both just retired. Glass Joe says Vikings went woke with male cheerleaders and missed playoffs. Coincidence? Here's a coincidence, Glass Joe. Here's a coincidence. I will sacrifice you. You are a sacrifice. Clown. clown. Find something else to worry about, Glass Joe. Find some other bullshit to worry about in your life. Find some other bullshit to just lock in on. You went woke right out of here, bitch. You went woke right on that fucking plane. If the Bears win plus the Rams win, if the Niners win on tomorrow, then the Niners at Seattle. Roman Gabriel was a hell of a quarterback. I remember Roman Gabriel. No drinks today? I just have water. Water. Water, water. Carolina is hanging around. That's why the spread is too high, says CB. Boom, 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 boom. 127 in the house chat. Appreciate it, Theo. All right, 5:24 to go in the second quarter. Rams 17, Panthers 7. Kick is away, $1 million football. Over to the Panthers. It'll be brought out, and he'll be tackled at the 24. Taking a snooze cruise. He was my first quarterback as a kid, says O. Basically, Seattle will play the lowest seed remaining, so if Green Bay wins, it has to be them. If Green Bay loses, then it would be San Francisco. Then it will be the winner of this game. Ah. First and 10. Handoff up the middle. Ooh. Nice little run there. Gained by Dowdle for 8 yards. Going to make it 2nd and 2. 2nd and 2. Drinking my usual brandy, says Aunt G, plus Mike's Harder Lemonade. There you go, Aunt G. 2nd and 2. Under center is Young. They're going left to right. Puts a tight end in motion to the top side. It's a handoff. Dowdle will try to go right, but he'll be tackled real close to the line of scrimmage. What teams are likely to go to the Super Bowl? I don't know. I'm thinking Bills in the AFC, chat. Bills in the AFC. And I think 49ers. I think it's going to be 49ers, Bills in the Super Bowl. 3rd and 2, chat. 3rd and 2. Young, going to throw it to the running back, and he'll drop it. Chuba Hubbard drops it. Going to make it 4th and 2. Punt team coming out for the Panthers. I've been a Rams fan since 77 when Wendell Tyler signed my Little League Baseball mitt in West Covina, says Jeffrey Brewer. That's how long I've been a Viking fan, bro, since they went to that Super Bowl in 77 there in LA or Pasadena. I predicted the team that wins each conference finals will be in the Super Bowl, says Kubler. That's a hell of a prediction, T-Cubes. Hell of a prediction, my friend. Way to go out on a limb. The punt is away. It's a bouncer. The Rams don't know what to do with it, so they get away from it, and it'll roll all the way to about the 12, maybe the 11. And the Rams get possession of the $1 million football. Duval, says JF. According to AI, is Los Angeles Rams, Buffalo Bills, Houston Texans, Seattle Seahawks. Rams and Denver to the Super Bowl, says Jeffrey Brewer. Well, at least you picked some teams, Brewer. At least you picked some teams, unlike the Cubes there. Unlike the Cubes who went out on a limb and said the two conference champions will be in the Super Bowl. George Shaw's stats as a Rams quarterback were unremarkable, says DC. George Shaw threw a career-high 4 interceptions on 4 occasions, most recently during the Denver Broncos' 44-7 win against the Raiders in 1962. Blue Dog says, bro, why you let people stress you out? Ain't nobody stresses me out, bro. I don't get stressed. I don't stress. I just don't deal with fuckery. I just don't deal with fuckery. Boom, boom, boom. NFC wildcard playoffs. February 15th, y'all, the Daytona 500. They're talking about who's been the number one pick. 4 quarterbacks in the playoffs this year were number 1 picks in the NFL draft. All right, here we go. Rams up by 10. Take possession of the $1 million football, and they will go on offense. 2026 Super Bowl scheduled for Sunday, February 8th, 2026 at Santa Clara, California. I remember Murphy when he was a Cardinal, Ken. I remember Murphy when he was a Cardinal. He's a hell of a player. I like him. From the 12, it's a handoff to the left there. Gain maybe 3. The George Shaw guy was also quite the playwright. He was the star quarterback at Grant High School when my parents went there. My prediction is whatever score the most points will win. My second prediction is whoever scores the least points will lose. Damn, we got some prognosticators up in here today. Back to pass. Gonna throw it left side. Incomplete. Eddie Arcio in-house. Did they have him sign their yearbooks? Stafford, 8 for 9, 114 yards, and a touchdown. 8 for 10. And we're about to get a timeout. They're loud in Carolina, y'all. They are loud. 3rd and 6 from the 16. Stafford in a shotgun, running back to his left. 4 wide. Timeout. Rams have used 2 timeouts. The Rams have used 2 timeouts yet. I stand by my choices. I feel really confident, says Schmidt. You should. You should feel very confident in those excellent predictions. You should stand 10 toes down on your awesome prognostications. Bills versus Rams Super Bowl, says Aunt G. I think he didn't sign their yearbooks. 3rd and 6. Back to pass. Going long, left side. Devontae Adams was wide open, and Stafford missed him. Makes it 4th and 6. Stafford misses one there, y'all. Misses one there. If Stafford could run, that would be all to CB. Shotgun formation, or punt formation. Punts away. My bad. Fair catch signal at the... Oh, he fumbled it! Fumble! Covered by the Rams. Wow. Well, man, Fair catches it and fumbled it. And the Rams recover it. And they get the $1 million football up by 10. Travis Etienne, former Clemson star, it hit him right in the face. Just ate him up. Off the face mask, game over, says Victory Garden Aquatics. USA, says Eddie Arcio. I don't know what you're talking about. No, I don't think it was a backwards pass. Doink. It's a different kind of doink, huh? A different kind of doink for sure. Drip Show. I picked up a yearbook a couple of years ago from a Lubbock, Texas high school from the 50s. It ended up having Buddy Holly in it, but he didn't appear to have signed it. All right, a run there. Gain of about 6. 7, going to be 2nd and 3. 2nd and 3, 2:33 clock running. Mendoza won't miss. He was built not to miss, as Blue Dog. I agree. I think he's a generational talent. I think Mendoza definitely a generational talent. I wish the Vikings could get him somehow. Handoff going left. First down and more by Corum. Takes it to the 26. It'll be 1st and 10. 1st and 10. We take a commercial at the 2-minute warning of the first half. We take a commercial at the 2-minute warning of the second half. Subscribe, like. $1,500 views, 115 in the house. Panthers going to Viking this up. Rams are moving that football down the field quick. How much are those planned tickets? I don't understand why. I don't understand why T. Raider want to build a team around a new he instead of Mendoza. Almost Thor time, says Theo. Verizon using the Lean On Me song. Who do you want for the Vikings quarterback? Doesn't matter what I want. I think they're going to give McCarthy another year. But I would definitely love for Mendoza to end up on him. But he's not going to. He's not going to. Head coach Conrad Hauser. Hopefully the Mendoza winning the Heisman doesn't curse him like it did to Winston, Marriott, Manziel, Tebow. Someone could screw him up. Someone could screw him up. He could get hurt. All kinds of shit. But I don't know, man. I've seen him now in 4 games, and I'm convinced he's it. I am convinced he is it. Welcome back, Carmen. All right, they're showing the playoff bracket here. Seahawks and Broncos with the bye weeks. You know, I haven't seen the Broncos play a game this year, I don't think. Anywho, from the 26, Stafford back to pass, going to throw it this side. Williams. Flag on the play. He gets inside the 20. It'll be a first down, but what is the flag? It's usually holding. It's usually a holding call here. All right, Rams are walking backwards, so it's likely going to be on them. Blocking the back on the offense.
The safety's been a great addition. They acquired him free agency from the Raiders this past offseason. Just punches into the back.
When it comes to the Vikings, the one thing you know is they will shoot themselves in the foot one way or another. One way, another. All right, 150 to go, all the way back at the 36 now. Stafford in the shotgun. A weird movement there, but a run up the middle. Williams will take it past the 30. And I think Carolina will use the timeout here to stop this clock. 72 degrees, humidity at 64%, winds 15 miles an hour. The flags atop the goalposts are moving. They are moving. As darkness ascends in Carolina. All right, timeout, Carolina. Timeout for Carolina. Divid says, even though I have the game on, I'm listening to Valhalla. Appreciate it, buddy. 2nd and 13 is the down and distance from the 29. Shotgun handoff. He trips up at the line, and he'll go down after a gain of about 1. And we got some drama on the field, y'all. We got some drama on the field. A couple of angry football players. Another timeout. Wait. Yeah, second timeout. Let's go to the main here. Joe Burrow from the Bengals. I love me some Burrow, too. When did Shaw find the time to write all those plays? Wondering if Stafford fans had his back when he was in Detroit. I can't stand L.A., says L. Dude. Stafford to the tight end. Higbee. Gain of 9. Going to make it 4th down. Both teams with one timeout. 1:37 on the clock. And the Panthers take their final timeout of the first half. Not necessarily. Well, the perfect compliment to any game, just turn off the worthless TV commentary. All right, 1:37 to go in the second quarter. 17-7, y'all. Rams trying to add on to it. They're going for it on 4th and 3. Why? Why are they doing this? Back to pass. Stafford rolling right. Incomplete. Incomplete. Turnover on downs. Why did they not kick the field goal? If the Rams lose this game, chat, we will remember this moment in infamy. If the Rams lose this game, we will remember this moment. Kidding about Joe Burrow? Just a gift right there. An absolute gift. And if the Panthers can get some points here, they only got no timeouts, though. They don't have no timeouts. 1st and 10 from the 19. And they're going to draw. Why? A draw results in a loss of 1. Why? This, ladies and gentlemen, is why the NFL has 8 head coach openings right here. Dumb shit. Shotgun formation on a 2nd and 10. Young going long. Incomplete. No flag. Wait, flag. They're going to call this on Lake. I hope they lose his darker green. Maybe Joe Cap can come back from the dead. Yep, pass interference on the defense. Clearly grabbed him by the jersey. So the ball on the Carolina 47. I think, anyway. I want Cousins back on the Vikings as darker green. Boneheads his man eraser. The crux of the biscuit. The Rams should have taken the points. Yeah, I think so. Back to pass. Young, left side. Caught. Big gainer. 1st down. And Carolina is in the red zone. Carolina in the red zone. And McVay has the duff ace. McVay with the serious duff ace. After passing up points. So 53 seconds left, chat. 1st and 10 from the 16. Young, empty backfield, 5 wide. Throw, corner, incomplete. Intended for Leggett. Intended for Leggett, chat. Rams are so confident they chose to go on 4th down. Second and 10. 49 seconds to go. No timeouts. Carolina going left to right. Shotgun, running back to his left. Trips right formation. Young looking that way. He's going to come back the other way. Incomplete. Tried to get it to Dowdle on the left side. And now it's going to be 3rd and 10. Time for a ransack. Put this shit in halftime. Another football coach who outthunk himself. Stafford didn't run there, says CB. I saw him and McVay have a discussion after that play, CB. I did see that. Rice now 11 for 20, 151 yards and a pick. It's a 3rd and 10 with a trips right formation. Running back to the left. Young going to step up. And he will run it for the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. Wow. Wow, chat. Who remembers when the Raiders were LA's team? I did. I grew up in El Segundo where their practice facility was at. I met a number of them when I was in high school. They're going to likely cut Cousins. All right, extra point is good. And we got us a ball game, chat. We got us a ball game. Come on, Rams. I don't know. That's insane. Now, the Rams do get the second half kickoff, chat. I hope the Panthers get blown for beating the Dolphins. Nice run, says Steven Richter. All right, so the Rams have 37 seconds, and they do have a timeout. We'll see what they got after the kick here. Kick is away. It'll bounce. A flag. So he didn't punt it far enough to get in the landing zone. That's crazy. So the Rams are going to get it way out at the 40. He missed the landing zone by about a foot. By about a foot, chat. Bobby Herbert, the Cajun Cannon. I remember him. Doesn't everybody beat the Dolphins? Says Schmidt. 1st and 10 from the 40. Stafford in the shotgun. Back to pass. He's going to go for it. Caught. 1st down. Takes it inside the Panthers 50. Devontae Adams on the reception. Rams used their last timeout with 29 seconds. Well, 31 seconds remaining. Look at that Rams kicker, chat. Look at the Rams kicker. Who's that dude? He's giving me Janikowski vibes. Didn't know that was a rule. Apparently the Panthers punter is the worst. I can't believe what I just saw with the Panthers kicker. It looked like me in some tight pants. Throw left side. Intended for Puka. Incomplete. Incomplete, chat. Thick boy. Bobby Abear. All right, shotgun on a 2nd and 10 from the Carolina 46. Back to pass. Over the middle. Wobbler, incomplete, intended for Puka. Going to make it 3rd and 10. 3rd and 10 now. All right, Stafford looking at his right finger. Hit his right hand on the incoming rusher, Wanham's arm. Too much hero ball and premature celebration for the Rams, says Craig. Back to pass on a 3rd and 10. Going long, right side. Puka dropped it. Puka drops it and hit him right in the hands. Hit him right in the hands. And as a Vikings fan, As a Vikings fan, Chad, I'm going to tell you, these Doe moments, the Homer Simpson moments by the Rams are stacking up. They've got the lead here. Punt is away. It'll go out of bounds. The Homer Simpson moments are adding up, y'all. This is the kind of shit that I watch with the Vikings. I don't know. We might get a surprise in that second half. We definitely got a ball game. My daughters know when it's halftime. They become annoying, says Shelby. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The more it goes on, the more it looks like it's going to be one of those games for the Rams. Cowboys used to train in Thousand Oaks when Troy Aikman was the quarterback. All right, McVay checking on Puka Nacua there. All right, we're at halftime, chat. We are at the half. All right, Rams will get the $1 million football. I'm going to park it on the stat page. And you'll see the countdown clock there, 11:35 clock running in the halftime. I'm going to take a quick break. I'll be right back. All right, chat, I am back. I am back. Let all the streamers know. So I got me some Tostitos chips and some Pace Picante salsa. So about 5 minutes ago, before the second half, Stafford 10 for 17 with a touchdown. Young 11 for 20 with a pick. 137 for Stafford, 151 for Young. Shelby says, I had an ugly feeling about this game. Wasn't left over from the Fiesta Bowl, no, because Tostitos doesn't sponsor that anymore. I think this is an important drive for the Rams to start this second half.
And again, Rick Ranchio, they've come up against each other a number of times in different places. Kyle Shanahan's tried to hire him a number of times. As you see their wins.
Oh, look at the weather in Philly. Looking pretty ugly in Philly for that 49er Eagle game.
Played really well, particularly without all their stars, but which
Forgot all about the weather.
well, that whole fireworks, that's 2 quarters. We'll find
I might have to rethink my 49er Bills Super Bowl prediction.
Melbourne on that 20 years, buying, fixing, selling properties right here.
Doing good, Theo. Uh-oh, Shelby. Shelby made some salsa yesterday.
Wisconsin. But if you're over 72 months old to go on, find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota.
AG says the last 2 minutes look scripted.
Selling properties right here in Southern Arizona. And I want to buy your property. Whether it's a house, apartment.
I don't know. The Niners do have McCaffrey. The Eagles have Barkley.
expressing how they need to be. Something pushing forward. And NFL South Carolina. The Jets have lied to show right now. He's murders lied to the doctor changing.
Thing with Allen, the thing with Allen is all his nemesis are out. The Burrows and the Mahomes, they're all gone.
Feel like
Dude, steadily been talking with no mic on, y'all, and no mic turned on. I've been calling every play. How do I have 112 still in here? 1st and 10 from the 28. Shotgun formation. Back to pass. He throws this one in the ground. Not taking the field goal was insane, says Obe. I've been talking on the mic for a solid 5 minutes, chat. A solid 5 minutes. This thing lights up bright red. How do I not know? How do I not know that the mic was off? What an idiot. What a nincompoop. Here we go. 2nd and 10. Shotgun. Trips right. Blitz. Young rolls. Incomplete. I thought Val had a scary bathroom run. I thought you walked away and just got back. I gave you I was on the mic in the half. I was talking at halftime. I gave you a full breakdown of the game leaders and the team stats, and I called every play. It's red, y'all. How do I not know? How do I not know? Come on, man. Tomfoolery. We thought you took a vow of silence. 3rd and 10, shotgun. Trips right. Running back to the left. Young calling out the protections. Rams. Delayed blitz. A throw. Caught. Wow. First down, Rams. First down. Keep pounding. Shenanigans. Unbelievable. First day. It's my first day on YouTube, chat. My first freaking day. I told you a whole story about the salsa that I was eating and about the chips and how difficult it was to open up the Tostitos salsa today. 1st and 10. I formation. It's a handoff up the middle. Chuba spins through the hole. A gain of 5. Make it 2nd and 5 from their own 49. From their own 49, chat. 12-10 clock running in the 3rd quarter. What an idiot. Second and 5. Under center. Hubbard going right. All right, the Rams stop him there at the line of scrimmage. Yep. Totally missed it. 3rd and 5. Shotgun. Duos to the left. And they got a Ram to jump off sides. Free play. Incomplete, intended for Corker. But the Rams jump off sides. Rooting for the Rams, who beat up my Vikings and Darnold last season. So that's 1st down, Carolina. Oops. I mean Carolina, not the Rams. You got to get a jar lid wrench. That was crazy how hard that was, chat, to get that open. I won't tell you who opened it. First and 10 from the 46, the Rams 46. Chuba, a gain of 4, going to make it 2nd and 6. Yep, offside. 10:40 clock running here in the third quarter. It'll be a 2nd and 6 for the Panthers, who clearly have the momentum in this matchup. And their crowd at home is behind them. So a shotgun here on a 2nd and 6. Be a dump off to Hubbard on the right side. He'll take it upfield. Lowers the shoulder. First down. Panthers keep pounding. CO has many skills. Listen now. Lifetime opening the jars. I dominate, okay? Lifetime. But every team has their day, right? Every team has their day. And the COO just happened to be her jar opening day. Lifetime, I'm probably 1,002. Record opening jars. Hand off to Chuba. Jumps over a defender. Gain of about 2. Going to make it 2nd and 8. Panthers fumble. Rams get a touchdown with 2 laterals. Second and 8. Hubbard again. Why not? Gain of 2. 3rd and 7. I loosened it up for her. Must have. She got the gripper thing. The gripper thing was what it took. The gripper thing is what got it done. The gripper thing was hidden. I didn't know where it was at. 3rd and 7. Shotgun, 2 wide. Tremble leaps the Rams defender. This is going to make it 4th and 3. Going to be a field goal attempt to tie it. Fitzgerald, the kick is up, and it's good. And the Panthers have tied this game at 17, chat. Carolina Panthers were a 10-point dog in this game. And at one point, I think they were down by 14. But now they're tied 17-17. Thirteen plays, 59 yards. And a 46-yard field goal by Fitzgerald, the rookie. And they now got the lead. Treat it like your wife, slap the bottom, loosen it up. McVay not taking points, Stafford not running to pick the 4th. Open field phantom OPI. There was no phantom OPI. He literally grabbed him. And we're tied, yeah.
It's an achievement.
We definitely got us a good one, though. Come on, Rams, says Aunt G. Go Panthers. Incidentally, I would love to see a team win the Super Bowl who never has won it. How many Browns does it take to change a flat tire? Usually only one, unless it's a blowout, and then the whole team shows up. Chili cheese fries for dinner tonight. I'm putting some salsa into my chili. Hopefully the tomato juice calms it down.
The biggest name this world is Florida.
Where's all the fire Sean McVay in the chat? No shit. You got a good point there. White boy burritos tonight. So hamburger meat, cheese, what else? Chili cheese fries are going to take the Browns to the Super Bowl. All right, kick away. 20, 25. He'll go down at the 30. Will Rivers. Yeah, no shit, Joe Davis. Not making the fourth down play was the turning point of this game. No shit. I love you. I love you, Davis, but no shit. Going left to right now. Rams. Single setback behind Stafford. It'll be a handoff. Up the middle by Williams. Gain of 3. Going to make it 2nd and 7 from the Rams 33. Beans, olives, lettuce, beef, cheese, onions. Take the handoff, blitz, over the middle. Incomplete, intended for Puka. So 3rd and 7. 3rd and 7, chat.
He's missed his last 7. And you wonder if that field is found at all. And it's not saying it's fine as he ripped the most beautiful throw of the day and he would drop it right after the sand, but I would imagine it could start to hurt more and more.
I'm not sure why this game has stopped. 6:39, clock stop, 3rd and 7. McVay calling in the play. It's an injured Panther on the field. That's what's going on. Injured Panther. And so they're going to go to a commercial break. Philly cheese fries with pastrami. How you doing today, Bobby? Yeah, Vikes were in the bowl 4 times. – Phipps going to get an elbow bump during flu season.
life, the box.
Factor Meal deliver pro-level nutrition with chef-quality flavors that make it easy to feed your performance.
Howdy toddy time. David Catalano, a 149 Valhalla Super Sticker ice cream. Thank you, buddy. Thank you, buddy.
Just make let's document this historical and unknown.
Clearly, that's strawberry ice cream. Clearly, that's strawberry ice cream. How are you doing today, Mr. Catalano? Is he filling your wallet? A big 3rd and 7 here for the Rams. Carolina showing heavy pressure coming from that right side. Shotgun, back to pass. Out by Adams over the middle. 1st down, Rams. Whose house? Team Zavala in the house. Panthers plus 21. Damn. More wallet, more gifting. Stafford with time. Incomplete, intended for Puka Nakua. Yeah, he finally caught one, DG. He finally caught one. Here's were plus 2,100 money line at one point. Back to pass. Stafford over the middle, caught. Williams, though, going to get yanked down by the ankle short of the 1st down. Going to make it 3rd and 5 from the Carolina 43. 3rd and 5 from the Carolina 43. 5:38 clock running here in the 3rd quarter. Tied at 17. They are loud at Bank of America Stadium, Chad, on a 3rd and 5. Shotgun. Trips right. Stafford with time. Throws it. Boom. Boom. What a collision. Devontae Adams get absolutely blown up on the play, and there is a flag. The back judge throws the flag here. That was the biggest hit of this game, no doubt. Officials are conferring. Oh, yeah, that's helmet to helmet, man. What do you mean it looks clear? That's helmet to helmet. He literally hit him with the helmet. The crown of his helmet, you idiot. What the fuck? Adams bit his tongue too, Chad. He bit his tongue. They're getting him into the medical tent. He's bleeding. But what a shot. But what a price. Unnecessary roughness takes the ball to the Carolina 28. 1st and 10, Rams.
Led most of this game, but most of the first half is like the Panthers were hanging on for dear life. They have tied it with the first round still for the Rams. Now, like you don't know, say much.
And the Rams make him pay for that hit on Adams here. But what if the Panthers do something big? A handoff. Williams going right, and they'll take him down after a gain of about 4. It'll be 2nd and 6 from the Carolina 24. Helmet to helmet, kick him out of the game. All right, 2nd and 6, chat. 4:46, clock running here in the third quarter. Both Puka and Devontae are on the Rams sideline here on a 2nd and 6. Fake the handoff. Stafford going to throw a screen. It's incomplete to the tight end. They'll pick it up just in case, but it is incomplete. So another big 3rd down, 3rd and 6. Puka enters the game. They are so loud there in Carolina, y'all. Shotgun formation, trips left with a wide receiver down low here as well. That's Puka. Back to pass. Stafford with time, going long, left side, incomplete. Incomplete. Going to be 4th and 6, and the Rams will have to kick the field goal. The Rams will attempt a field goal and attempt to take the lead in this game. No, unnecessary roughness was the call. All right, a 42-yard attempt from the right hash mark. Kick is up, and it's good. Crazy chat. Rob Parsons in the house. What's up, Rob? Rob Parsons up in here. Now, let me grab that score and play chat. Harrison Mevis, a 42-yard field goal. Rams gifted 3 points there, says Kubler. Parsons, I saw some videos yesterday of the Australian Baseball League. I had no idea. They had a team. Panthers score next is Seth Dominius. All the homies in chatters, good day. Right down the middle by our linebacker kicker. Adams must not have had his mouth guard in. Never seen a player bite his tongue. I will send you some videos of these fires, mate, says Parsons. Man, terrifying. It's crazy. It wasn't a cricket league. No, it was baseball in Melbourne. What's up, Sarah Small? ABL is pretty shit league. Reckon we could get a game, says Parsons. I don't know where you could watch it. Scary, says Anne Marie. All right, 4:17 to go in the third quarter of this NFC wildcard matchup between the Rams and the Panthers. Rams with a 20-17 lead. Working from home on call tonight, says Sarah. 38 Australians have played in at least one MLB game, says Kubler. George Casillas in the house. All right, they'll bring this out. 10, 20, 30. Tries to dodge a defender. Goes down at about the 31. It'll be 1st and 10, Panthers, from their own 46. Why? Oh, wait. There must have been a penalty. They didn't show the penalty here, but an unsportsmanlike conduct. They didn't show the penalty on the telecast that I saw. Oh, they're announcing it right now. Yeah. So 1st and 10 from the 46. Carolina going to take down for 7, says David Minot. I don't know. I guess we'll see. I guess we will see, my man. First and 10 from the 46. Shotgun formation, trips formation. Back to passes Young. Going to throw it to the running back out of the backfield. Dowd will gain about 6 on that left side. 2nd and 4.
Was it the kid or was it just getting up talking
to Nakua is Hawaiian and Samoan. Dad from Samoa, mom from Hawaii. Corner blitz, a run, and he won't get much there. That's going to make it 3rd and 4. 3rd and 4. The only reason I like Rams is that my boy Stafford was a Georgia dog. All right, big 3rd and 4 for Carolina here. Shotgun, duo to the left of Young, a running back to his right. He looks left, brings it over the middle, incomplete. Incomplete, intended for Leggett. McCreary on the coverage for the Rams. 4th and 3, and it looks like Carolina's going to go for it. Fourth and 4. Three wide, runner, one to down low here. Back to pass, Young. Young's going to roll right. Throws it incomplete. Turnover on downs. Turnover on downs, y'all. 2:46 to go in the third. Rams up by 3. Get the $1 million football. How are you, Jeff? How is the COO? We're both doing good. Chill Saturday, a chill Saturday. Let the Rams, but only win by 7. What's up, Valhalla? Says JJ Vikings Podcast. What's up, JJ? What's up, buddy? What's going on, JJ? I think JJ wrote a book, chat. Been really difficult. Just found out that my little Isabella Rose isn't eligible for a heart transplant. Oh, no. Story about our Vikings. Hey, you didn't do it to JJ. You didn't do it. It's not your fault. I did indeed write a book, says JJ. Yeah, you did. I saw. All right, 170 in the house. That's our high for today. We're approaching 3,000 views. Approaching 3,000 views, chat. Really sorry to hear that, Shelby. .246 to go in this third quarter of this NFC wildcard playoff matchup between the Rams and the Carolina Panthers. Rams up by 3 with the football.
Release me my best friends. He's all Tuesday on Fox. This channel says the poster boy for fourth down. When I get fourth down, I go fourth. Again, don't say you know what? You're ruining your chances. Listen, we always judge fourth down and decision making not the outcome, but remember, if this approach all season long.
Rams have to run the ball here, says O. Love the channel, bro. Keep it up, big dog. Appreciate it, man. 1st and 10. It's a handoff going left. Stays on his feet, does Corum. Nice little gain there. 6-yard gain. Going to make it 2nd and 4 from the Carolina 46.
Seattle won the division. So they something a little famous back. Let's make a run as the old seed. It's the first seed until I go. After Stafford, hot start.
It's Stafford under center here on a 2nd and 4. He'll fake the handoff, roll left, and he's going to get sacked by the Panther defense. Loss of 8 on the play. Going to make it 3rd and 13. It was a crappy season, but we surprisingly finished 9 and 8. Yeah, they won all those games in a row at the end. That's just what they do, JJ. JJ, I highly recommend you find another team, bro. Find another team while you're young. Shotgun here. Shotgun for Stafford. Back to pass. Gonna throw it left side. Picked off. Stafford throws his 2nd pick, I believe, of the game. Wow. Faith is another word for hope. What? Licking his feet. Parsons back at work. Is Paca going to get 2 more receptions? I don't know, bro. Carolina looking to upset these guys, y'all. A 10-point dog. They're only down by 3. They got the ball 1st and 10 at their own 38. Young under center. It's going to be a handoff going left. Hubbard, he's going to cut it back to the middle and might get 1 if he's lucky. 2nd and 9. 2nd and 9 from the Carolina 39. If the Panthers keep this up, I'm going to eat good tonight. Says Fine Skull. Heavy ticket count on the Rams to Seth. That is the first interception in the game. No, Young's had one too. So it was Stafford's first. You're right. All right, back to pass on a 2nd and 9. Steps up, wide open. Wide open. Takes it inside the 10. First down. Oh my God, the Panthers. Cape pounding Panthers. Cape pounding.
There's a flawless defense. We talked about Jalen Thomas ascension down the stretch. Well, he got another to a secure this Panthers.
Holy crap. 100%. Give you some idea how this country is. These fires in my home state have burned over 150,000. Crazy. All right, we're through 4, chat. We're headed to the fourth quarter. Rams 20, Panthers 17. But the Panthers are driving, and they got the mo. First down. I am rarely very worried. I am now, George, says Summer O. Stafford MVP, yeah, right. Damn. Maybe you need a new team, young bro, says Robert Jones. Wow, says Anne Marie. Us boomers are worthless, he says. So Panthers not the fave. No, the Panthers were a 10-point underdog. 10-point underdog in this game, and they were at one point, I think, down 17-0. Am I wrong, chat? Weren't the Rams up 17-0? Because I know we were talking about a blowout for the Rams. I did not. I didn't watch the Laker game. We watched just some movies last night. Carolina has been a lot better at home than on the road all year. That said, I never saw this coming. Great comeback. DC praying for little Isabella. It was 14-0. Okay. Yeah, I knew they were up, but quite a bit. It was 14-0, right? Ken says it was 17-0, but I think it was 14. Lakers doing their best Vikings impersonation. Yeah, I don't remember what movies we watched. It was a really interesting movie, though, I will tell you. It had Sean Penn in it. It had man. CLO. It was a wild movie, y'all. Leonardo DiCaprio and Sean Penn were in it. And it was about like some revolutionaries, and Sean Penn played a character that was a military commander, a colonel. All right, a roll out to the right, caught. A gain of about 3 there. And we got late flags on the hit on Coker. It's going to be a personal foul on Landman. What's for dinner? We're going to have some albondigas. Like a dory. It was pretty wild. Sean Penn plays this like colonel. And the U.S. is in like a revolution mode. It wasn't Inglourious Bastards. It was a newer movie, I think. All right, from the three, 1st and goal. Single setback. Chuba Hubbard up the middle. Fighting. Touchdown, Panthers. Upset watch. Upset watch. Upset watch. Hubbard, 3 yards for the touchdown. $174 up in here, left hash mark. Extra point is good. And a 4-point lead now for the Panthers with 14:34 to go in the fourth quarter. Hey, COO, you remember the name of the movie last night? I don't know. That's why I asked you. She's looking it up, the name of the movie, y'all. She's looking it up. Yeah, he was Lockjaw. What was the name of the movie, though? One Battle After Another? Yeah, One Battle After Another. You all got it. You all got it. Yeah, you lose, you're gone. This is one and done. The Contract is a cool movie with Freeman and Cusack. Yeah, that was it, y'all. You got it right. One battle after another. Well, for me, none of them are memorable, Obe. Don Penn's going to earn an Oscar this year. Now, let's see if we can pick Val's movie tonight because he's remembering shit tomorrow. I got a stream tonight. I don't know. We might watch another one after it. But I got a triple header tomorrow, so we can't be staying up till 2 like we did last night. Plus 2,100 to be exact, says Seth. That's crazy. I think the line closes right in the fourth quarter. Let me scroll down here for a sec. So 24-20 now. Watch him with Desmond Wayans. All right, return from the 10, 20, 30. He'll go down about the 33. The Rams get the $1 million football, now down by 4 with 14:29 to go. McVay can get too cute for his own good. Run the ball, says CB. Panthers are even money right now, says Seth. Most of the time it's flooding or on fire, says Parsons. All right, they put Puka in motion, handed to him on a jet sweep to the right. He breaks a tackle. It'll be 2nd and 5 from the Rams 38. 2nd and 5 from the 38. 14:20 clock running here in the fourth quarter. Lots of wabbits. These wascally wabbits. Sean Penn calling Mr. Hand. The thing that made me laugh in that movie was the way that walk that Penn had invented for that character. The way he walked. Back to pass. Hot! Crosser! Takes it to the 40. 1st and 10. Rams takes it all the way to the Carolina 39. On my bucket list, Parsons, if I come, you're buying the beer, says Phipps. I do an Angels game cheap and then move around during the game. All right, handoff going right. Down goes Williams after a short gain of 2. Going to be 2nd and 8 from the Carolina 37. I'll bring good whiskey, says Phipps. Ken predicting a fumble for the Rams. Nakua makes a catch now. Takes it near the 30. That's going to make it 3rd and 1 from the 30. You got to think this is 4-down territory for the Rams. 12:20 clock running here in the 4th. $171 up in here. Rams are 2 for 10 on 3rd down. Safford back to pass. With time, going to throw it. Oh my God, it was almost intercepted in the end zone by Carolina. Intended for Puka. Almost intercepted. Hit him right in the hands, the Carolina defender. Nakua knocked it out of the arms of the Carolina defender, Scott. He became a defender, and his right hand knocks that ball away. And it might have just saved the Rams' season. But a 4th and 1, Stafford under center, running back behind him. Stafford appears to be changing the protections, puts a wide receiver in motion. It's a handoff. Williams, 1st down, Rams. 1st down, Rams, right up the middle. 11:39, clock running, 4th quarter. Rams down by 4. Win in advance, lose, and go home. Stay with the Crayons. Do bear shit in the woods. Handoff up the middle. All right, that'll be a gain of 6. The Rams are moving here, y'all. They are already at the Carolina 22. At the Carolina 22. The clock hits 11 minutes. The clock hits 11 minutes, chat. Second and 4. Stafford under center, brings the tight end in motion. It'll be a handoff going left. And Williams will grind it out again for another Rams 1st down. The Rams have entered the red zone. Third and 1. 3rd and 1. I'm going to the main, chat. I apologize, but I'm going to the main so that graphic doesn't ruin it. I'm obviously behind the graphic. A 3rd and 1, though. Stafford under center brings Bakua in motion. And I think this is a quarterback sneak for a 1st down. Oops. First down. 9:42 clock running. Both teams with all timeouts, of course. It's a 2nd and 6. No, 1st and 10, excuse me. 1st and 10. Stafford under center, running back behind him. They bring Puka on a jet sweep. Cuts it upfield. A gain of about 4. Going to make it 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6 for the Rams. Chasing 4 for the tie. 5 or more for the lead. At this point, the Lakers won't be paying in May. All right, back to pass. Stafford. Crosser, caught. Williams. Touchdown, Rams. A 13-yard pass to Williams. And the Rams retake the lead in this NFC wildcard game. All right, extra point. It's good. Rams 27. Rams 27. Panthers 24. They go to a commercial break. They go to a commercial break, chat. Score posted. I would go to a Sparks game. I wouldn't go to a Sparks game if it paid me. Steve, says TJM. They definitely went to the run game in that drive there. McVay definitely went to the run. Panthers are going to score again, says Seth. Dominus. All right, 8:47 to go, chat. 8:47 to go. The Panthers about to get that $1 million football. Down by 3. What's the next game after this one? Bears-Packers. Bears-Packers on Amazon Prime. Nothing to do with hope. It's what's being said, says Seth. WNBA is cooked. Oh, Bears, says George Casillas. Need a turnover? I think the COO is in there making the albondigas, chat. I think she's in there making the old albondigas. Yeah, they're making a good point on the telecast here. If Puka doesn't turn into a DB there, this could be a totally different outcome. Here we go. Ball goes out of the back of the end zone. So $1 million football to the Panthers. What's up, Everett? What's that? I don't know. You doing the national championship? Of course I am. Of course I am. All right, here we go. 1st and 10 from the 35. Young in the shotgun, brings the wide receiver in motion, and we got flags, and it's going to be a false start. False start on the Panthers. Well, what's she cooking? Albondiga soup. Albondiga soup. It's like a meatball and rice soup. All right, so that's going to make it 1st and 15, right? 1st and 15 from the 30. Shotgun formation for Young. Empty backfield. 5 wide formation. Rams showing pressure. They blitz. No, they rush 4. Oker makes the catch. Gets thrown down to the ground. Be 2nd and 11 now, chat. 2nd and 11. 8:34 clock running here in the 4th quarter. Spell it, Val. Albondigas. Albondigas. 2nd and 11. Shotgun. Running back to the right. Back to pass. Quick throw. Caught by Coker, who runs the wrong way, and he'll lose about 3. So going to make it 3rd and 13. The Rams defense showing up here when they need to the most.
Just as a young player, understand the purpose of the play is not fit the first game. Just trying to get this in 3rd and give yourself a chance. So it's
Shotgun formation on a 3rd and 13 for Young. They blitz. Young going long, right side. Incomplete. Damn. Incomplete, chat. So the Panthers going to have to punt. Panthers are going to have to punt, chat. Pull up a wheelchair. Mexican meatball soup with rice, meatballs, and potatoes. I don't think we do potatoes. I think I told you before, but I played a bit of golf with the drummer from Crowded House. A matzo ball, a soupa. Punt is away. Fair caught and almost bobbled at the 19. So 1st and 10, Rams from the 19. 7:14 to go in this 4th quarter. Rams with a 3-point lead and the football. We go to a commercial with 2:01 up in here. Fine Skull says, I don't think I'm going to eat at this rate. Everyone is toning up their Rams bets. So are you saying hold that line? Gambler alert. All right, chat. Betting is closed. Betting is closed. 1st and 10 for the Rams. $7:14 on the clock. It's a handoff going left. Slips a tackle, gains 4 on that left side. 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6 is the down and distance. 7:01 clock running here in the 4th quarter. No. Ours is in the soup, Jeffrey. Ours is in the soup. Who wins from here, wonders Rob. All right, here we go. Stafford back to pass. Carolina blitzing. Caught by Puka. Catches it in between three Carolina defenders for a first down, and we've got injured Panthers on the field. Right into triple coverage. They all met at Puka, and two Panthers paid the price. Two Panthers paid the price. All good, mate. Good golfer. Met at a golf event. I lived on a golf course. I thought you still lived on a golf course. All right, 1st and 10 from the Rams 39. Typical when time crosses the score, that's a pivot, says Seth. Why the WNBA slander? It's just not my jam. I'm not slandering them. Not my jam. Handoff, going right. Pushed forward, but there is a flag on the play. That's usually holding. That's usually holding on the offense. So that'll make it 1st and 20 from the 29 now. I once met a homeless man outside of a Dunkin' in Newark. Not a good guy. This is up in smoke. We need Caitlin Clark 22 to win a WNBA championship. This is up in smoke. All right, 5:48 clock running. Stafford in a shotgun on a 1st and 20. He's got two wideouts to his right, one to the left. Back to pass with time. Throws it. It's in the air. Incomplete. Intended for Devontae Adams. Intended for Devontae Adams. My biggest problem with the WNBA is missed layups. My friend lived in a trailer next to a golf course. He had chicken wires around the outside of the windows. All right, still 2nd and 20 now. 2nd 20. Shotgun. Duos to the right and left. Stafford going to roll. Give it to the running back out of the backfield who dodges a tackle. Goes down after a gain of 4 for Corum. And here we go. A big 3rd and 16 for this Panthers defense and this Rams offense. McVay barking in the orders from his headset, mouth covered by his play sheet. The fans in Carolina are loud, rooting for their Panthers. 5 minutes remaining. Shotgun on a 3rd and 17. Panthers showing a 4-man rush. They send 4. Stafford with time over the middle, caught short of the sticks, and he will get tackled. And the defense holds for the Panthers. 4th and 7, and the Rams will send the field goal or the punting unit out on the field.
They did a great job. Please take the space.
Oh, the punt! What? The punt is blocked. And the Panthers are going to start in unbelievable field position. Blocked punt. They have it at the 30. And they're celebrating in Carolina. They need 3 for the tie, 4 or more for the lead here in this NFC wildcard playoff matchup. Ruben Bonte in the house. Simmons with the block for the Panthers. Took it right off his footsie. All right, 1st and 10, y'all. 1st and 10, going left to right from the 30. Young in the shotgun, running back behind him. It's a handoff. A throw, crosser, 1st down and more. And the Panthers have entered the red zone. Match got me geeking out, says Fine Skull. Upset incoming, says Kubler. Plenty of time. 1st and 10. Handoff up the middle. They're pushing the pile. Gain of 7 for Hubbard. Gain of 7. Going to make it 2nd and 3 from the 7. We eating steaks tonight, says Seth. Don't forget your friendly streamer, Seth. Don't forget your friendly streamer. If you win a grip. This is interesting, says George. 2:52, clock running. Both teams with all 3 timeouts. It's a 2nd and 3. Young. Oh, incomplete. Tried to get it to his tight end out of the backfield. Evans was the intended receiver. Incomplete. So 3rd and 3. 3rd and 3 now. From the 7 still. From the 7. I don't have an encounter. I would. All right, 3rd and 3. Incomplete. Stop the clock. Trips left. Young in the shotgun. He's looking left. Throwing left. Corner. Touchdown, Panthers. Wow. We got a real one today, y'all. We got a real one today. Young just dropped it in the bucket to Coker for 7 yards and the touchdowns, and the Rams are on upset watch. The Rams were a 10-point favorite in this game, chat. The extra point is up, and it is good. Yeah. So a 4-point lead for the Panthers with 2:39 remaining. Oops. Sorry, y'all. I'm pushing the wrong button. It's the first time I ever pushed the wrong button on my stream, y'all, ever. Robin Brazel in the house. So the Panthers limp into the playoffs with a losing record, 8-9 on the season. They're a 10-point dog at the start of this game. They're down by 14 points in the first half. And they fight and keep pounding. And they've got a 4-point lead with 2:39 to go against Matthew Stafford and the Los Angeles Rams. Rams losses, they've allowed defensive touchdowns or special team touchdowns in 4 of 5 losses this season, all of them on the road. What a stat. What a stat, chat. Let's give the $1 million football back to the Rams and see what they got. Caught at the 8, 20, 25, forced out of bounds at about the 30. 1st and 10 Rams at the 29 after that 21-yard return. What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody that's showing up? Game-winning drive from Stafford. So much for the MVP, says DG. People are red hot, says Seth. I only know of one Carolina fan, that's Steph Curry. 1st and 10. Stafford did the shotgun, looking left. Gets Puka. A gain of about 7, I think. Drip Show says, let's go, Rams. Hold on, Panthers, says L Dude. All right, Adams catches one on the left for a 1st down. Takes it out to the 46. It'll be 1st and 10 Rams from their own 46. We're at the 2-minute warning. We're at the 2-minute warning, chat. And we go to a commercial. Hit that subscribe. Give the video a like, y'all. I am going to drop a link in the chat for the next stream. I'm going to drop the link in the chat for Bears versus Packers. I'd like you all to go over there if you would. Do me a solid. Do me a solid. Head on over to this link and like the video. Turn on notifications so you know when I go live. Go to that link. Hit the like if you haven't already. And turn on notifications. I need a fumble. Says Fine Skull. What time's that other game supposed to start? I might not have any time for the changeover. Like none.
Is a legendary football and dancing star, but he also didn't back up like a regular person. So we had one translate. The whole routine was in-state.
When does that other one start? 6 o'clock. It's already 5:38. I'm going to have no turnover time, chat. None. That's all right. I'm fast. I'm fast. That Kobe is fired, Drip, says Parsons. I liked, but it won't be back, Val, says Parsons. All right, buddy. How far are you? Those fires aren't like right up on you, are they? Yeah, that's 6 o'clock my time. 7:38 in Indiana. Already hit it. Appreciate it. Sheila changed her name. That's what she said. And G says F daylight savings time. Like the Flash. All right, but it'll be a quick ending, y'all. I'll have to end this right when it ends. If it goes to overtime, oh no. The COO is going to be absolutely livid with me in a second here. All right, here we go. Back to it. 2 minutes to go. Shotgun. Stafford back to pass. Going to throw it right side. Wide open. Adams going to get taken down after a gain of about 7. 150. They've got all 3 timeouts. See you tomorrow, Parsons. See you tomorrow, buddy. Back to pass. Over the middle. Caught wide open. Puka takes it to the 30. First down Rams. 1:26. Clock running. Parting will be such sorrow. See ya, Parsons, bruh, says Bob. I'm rooting for Carolina, says Bruce Cox. Sandra Bullock already got the script for the Colts owner biopic. Back to pass. Incomplete, intended for Adams. Incomplete, going to make it 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10 with 1:04. Clock stopped here in the 4th. Bruce says don't let him score a touchdown. Second and 10. Stafford changing the play. The ball on the 30. We're going to the main. Back to pass. A throw right. Caught. First down. Mumfield makes the catch. The Rams are in the red zone. 50 seconds. Clock running here in the 4th. 1st and 10. Stafford in the shotgun. Back to pass. Throws it. End zone. Touchdown Rams. Crazy game, chat. Crazy game. Crazy game. Carolina's defense goes to sleep on the last drive of the game. Goes to absolute sleep. A 19-yard touchdown pass. Stafford to Kobe Parkinson, the tight end. And the Rams retake the lead. Here goes the extra point. It's good. It is good. All right. So the Panthers got 31 seconds, all 3 timeouts. They need a field goal for the tie. They need a field goal for the tie.
I mean, Stafford's finger bombers there. He took that ball out and put it in a better spot. And then
Yep, they got all 3 timeouts. Mantis says, let's effing go. Too much scoring. They can do it, says Bruce Cox. Seven plays, 71 yards. Results in a touchdown and a lead. Travis Etienne and Dowdle are back to receive for the Panthers. They'll get the $1 million football. And 37 seconds, y'all. I'm going to the main. I'm going to the main. Might be the game of the weekend. That's the way we like our games, says Shelby. Mo Money in the house. I kick away. He'll bring it out. 20. Etienne gets around the corner, forced out of bounds at the Carolina 28. So 32 seconds. 32 seconds. 12 game-winning drives in his career. 12 game-winning drives in his 14 wins in the NFL. Nearly every one of his wins in the NFL has been a come-from-behind victory for Bryce Young. Rams showing pressure. Shotgun formation, trips left. They rush 4. Young rolling left. He'll throw it. Incomplete. Incomplete with 25 seconds to go. Young is 21 for 36 in this game with 264 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. What's up, Wiffle Lab? All of their timeouts. Yep. 2nd and 10, so they can run it. Young with an empty backfield, trips left. Back to pass. They almost get to him. Young going to run. Throw it. Incomplete. Why did he throw it? Why didn't you just run it, bro? Why didn't you run it? 3rd and 10. 17 seconds to go. 17 seconds remaining, chat. Having a bad heart attack, says Wiffle. If the Panthers do not deserve to be there, what does it say about the Lambs? Says Kubler. All right, they got 5. Rams got 5 on the line on a 3rd and 10. Trips left. They rush 4. Incomplete. So 4th and 10 with 12 seconds to go. This Rams pass rush is getting there with 4. They're getting there with 4, and this will be the last attempt here. Last attempt, unless they get that first down. Right around the legs of Bryce Young there. Called the NFL. Go for it, says Bruce. All right, timeout Rams. Timeout Rams, 12 seconds on the clock. All right, do not let me log off, chat, without closing the betting. Please tell me. Do not let me log off without paying out the points. And I'm going to log off fast. We'll see a fine skull.
His answer. Get the ball out of his hand before he has a chance to push this ball downfield. This is the season right here.
All right, this could be it for the Panthers season. 4th and 10, 12 seconds to go. Shotgun, trips left. 1 down low here as well. Rams rush 5. Young, a throw over the middle. Incomplete. Intended for Horn. 7 seconds to go. I'm going to pay out these points right now. Yep, Rams win. I'm not going to have time to go. I don't think we got crackers. I don't know. All right, here we go. Victory formation. And there we go. He'll kneel it down. This game is final, chat. This game is final. Congratulations to the Rams fans. Okay, I'll be back up in about 10 minutes, y'all. I'm going to have to hustle. But I'm going to get out of here. I'll be right back for Packers Bears on Prime. Here we go.